Once upon a time, there was a kingdom ruled by a king named Leodor. It was a peaceful and prosperous kingdom, but was once terrorized by a fire-breathing dragon. Dragon called Smudge flew down and burned the village to the ground. The king was enraged that the dragon burned the village to the ground, so he sent his bravest and most skilled warriors to slay the dragon. None of them came back alive. In an attempt to prevent the dragon from terrorizing the rest of the kingdom, the king sacrificed livestock to the dragon, but the dragon wasn't satisfied. So the king decided to sacrifice children to the dragon. One of these children, named George, escaped from the dragon. George had lost both of his parents to the dragon and had nowhere to stay. Thankfully, a fairy named Angela found George and raised him as her own. George had spent his whole life training to become a brave knight. Then one day, when George was at the right age, Angela knighted him and told him these wise words. Your journey begins today. You will have many adventures ahead, to be sure. You should not expect an easy path. Life is seldom easy. The world is filled with monsters and battles. You will meet kings and paupers, wizards and witches, evil princes and kind princesses. As you travel, you must always remember one thing. Your greatest weapon is your heart and your mind. And so, George rode off victoriously to perform chivalrous acts. Meanwhile, at the castle, the Princess Samantha was chosen to be sacrificed to the dragon. The king begged his people not to sacrifice his daughter, but Princess Samantha said that she must go because she's willing to protect her people. Despite this, the princess broke down into tears. George arrived and saw the princess crying. Fair maiden, why do you weep? George asked. I am chosen to be sacrificed to the dragon that is terrorizing my kingdom. Tell you what, I will travel with you to the dragon's lair, slay the dragon, and free the land from its tyranny. Samantha traveled with George to go slay the dragon. They arrived at the dragon's lair. The dragon emerged and gave a fierce roar. George spoke with a voice that did not shudder. I am not afraid of you, ugly thing, for my heart is pure as a freshwater spring. With my spear I shall pierce your heart, and justice will be done only when you are dead. The two then engaged in battle. Samantha, hold on, I'm coming! Put me down! Let her go! Yeah! There they are! Release her, Hellspawn! Quickly, Samantha, get to safety! Be careful, George! Don't worry, I will! Yay! Don't worry, we can do it! George, you did it! George had slayed the dragon and saved the land from its tyranny. George returned with the dragon. The king was overjoyed that George had saved his daughter, that he offered to reward George with gold. But George told the king to give the gold to the people and to use it to build a church over the dragon's lair. Once they built a church, they made a stained glass window of George slaying the dragon. Tale of St. George and the Dragon became a well-known legend that spread across the world, and it is what began the battle between a heroic knight and an evil dragon. Happy